generate flashcards using the Enki MCP server and Kiro. But what if, I want to automate that even further? Well, let's take a look at our next topic that we're going to talk about. Agent hooks and how to set them up to automate tasks. So I'll give an example here. In Kiro, so let me toggle off the MCP servers panel. Don't worry, it's still going to be on. Just going to hide it here. There's these agent hooks. So right here is where we can do that. Agent hooks is where you can automate repetitive tasks. So let's say I had some other notes. For example, let me just create a new session since I'm now going to, let's say I want to study for something else. Like let's say there's a research paper that just came out. Okay, cool. Journal of Artificial Intelligence Research, okay, whatever. Google Scholar. Cool. Can I get some recent ones though? Like, okay, cool. Here's a research paper. I can get the PDF of it if I want, HTML version, other formats. What other formats? If it has a .md, that'd be great. But guess what? If it doesn't have a .md, what if I'm stuck with PDF? Okay, let's take a look at download PDF. Download PDF, awesome. I'm just gonna click download, and I'm gonna call this that's the name of this paper, Agent Drift. Save. Okay, cool. It's saved to my downloads. And I can just go ahead and go to my downloads, research paper. I can just put it in this file system here. So by clicking on the file explorer, I can just go ahead and drag and drop this PDF. But what's the problem with this PDF? Well, this PDF is hard to read. Like it's not reading PDFs here. So I'll be like, can you see what this says? And I'm going to do hashtag and the name of the file. Research paper. Right? It's not even able to kind of like understand or find the file. Interesting. It doesn't work very well with PDFs. So even if I right click on this PDF and then click copy path and give it the file system path of this PDF, it would be like, I can't directly read PDF files. I don't have a built-in PDF parser. Okay. So you can copy and paste the text from PDF. I would rather just do this. Are there any MCP servers you can use to I'll just ask it. And when I ask it, it'll actually take a look at the web. So it's using a built-in tool here called web search to search the web like we would do a Google search. Cool. Okay, here's one with Docker. Okay. Oh, by the way, for this Enki MCP, it might not work immediately if you don't have Node installed. You're going to need Node installed so that, and this command npx works, just FYI. And just like that, same with here, Docker, right? I would need Docker running in order for this to work. But I don't want to do that. I want to see if there's any other ones. I'll just use things with npx, so I don't have to download other stuff. I already have npx, so I'll just use this one. PDF reader. Okay, cool. I'll copy it from here to here. In this case, there's this opening curly brace and then this closing curly brace. I'll copy it from here to here. I already have this MCP servers :curly brace thing here, right? So now if you want to add a new MCP server, well, here's the Enki MCP server. I can see where it ends by clicking on the curly brace right next to the Enki MCP line. And it'll show me the closing curly brace. And for JSON, you're going to need to put a comma here so that you can add the new another MCP server. And then it pasted, and let me just make it so that the format is a little bit better. Indentation should kind of, match. I'm going to save it. And let's take a look at the MCP servers panel. Okay, it's connecting to the PDF reader. Okay. Now, what was the mistake I made last time when I first set up an MCP server? I forgot to restart Kiro, right? So let me go ahead and restart Kiro. Kiro, quit, and then Kiro, open. Awesome. That's best practice, just so you can avoid bugs and issues. Okay, cool. So now, with PDF Reader, I can create a new session here, new chat session. And I'll press the up arrow to go to cycle through my previously typed commands or prompts. If so, generate flashcards out of it. Or I could instead, I actually want this PDF to be in markdown format. If so, put all the info from there into a .md file. I want to put it in a markdown file just so I can see it here as well. Unexpected error, huh? Okay, then I'll just do this. New session. Please retry. Okay. Okay. Hi. Does that work? Even hi doesn't work. So something else is wrong here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and maybe close these out. I'm just going to restart Kiro one more time. Okay, go back to this demo folder. Sometimes you run into issues. It's okay. It happens. Not everything is always all the way there perfectly yet. And then I will say, and by the way, I'll click on this MCP panels. I got this PDF reader, right? So use PDF to read the recent. I'm going to do hashtag. Yeah, it's not reading the PDF, but read the research paper PDF and put all the info in a .md file. Interesting. Why is that? Let me just close the chat panel. Hello. We can't do hello either. Okay.